Ryan Michael Downs, I'm president and owner of GLK Foods. Yeah, they're surprised to hear it, but they're even, I think, more shocked when they visit the plant and see the volume running through, and then it starts to make sense because it is a lot of product. But yeah, it's pretty wild that of all the world, we make the most right here in Wisconsin, and make more than all of Western Europe combined, as a matter of fact. Well, particularly of late on the cutting side of our operation, where we have literally thousands of tons of cabbage coming in on a daily basis during our fall harvest. Jobs that used to take about 110 people to accomplish, now we do with roughly 6 people, and we go almost twice as fast as we used to, so that's a huge improvement on the cutting side. Then throughout our facilities, we're pretty highly automated, so between case packing, the unloading of vats is no longer done manually as it used to be, it's all pumped. So through and through, we're pretty well automated, and it's made a huge impact both from an efficiency standpoint and a bottom line standpoint. You know, we figured the world was ready for a healthy snack, something that people could still get their salty fix of snack, but maybe eat something perhaps a bit healthier than a potato chip, and they also need convenience. And products heretofore on the pickle side had been, they had brine included in the bag, and it kind of made a mess, and it's not very convenient if, say, you're in your car or you want to put this thing in your cup holder. But we also knew the product had to taste great. So we actually pitched the idea to a number of our customers on the sauerkraut side, who actually are also pickle producers, and they loved the idea, and then they'd have changes in their management group or their marketing group, and it would never get the traction required, even though everyone loved the idea. So we decided that we would do it ourselves, and it's been a huge success. Really, I think it hits on 3 big points. It's the product has to taste good, which it does. The branding has to be right, which we believe it is. People literally call this product line O-Snaps. They don't call them pickles or green beans. They refer to them as, oh, I had an O-Snap today. And it has to be convenient. So we hit on those 3 things, and that just fits the way Americans are eating today. It helps on the sauerkraut side, certainly. The pickle line actually isn't fermented. It's just pickled, but there are health benefits associated with that as well. But on the kraut side, absolutely, there's been a huge resurgence. Or just, I shouldn't even say resurgence. We're just learning so much about what probiotics can do for the body and what they really mean health-wise. So yeah, we've been able to ride the coattails of that movement. Absolutely. We realized, we had initially, just when we created the O-Snap line, it was shoehorned into various spots in our Bear Creek facility. And as the brand grew, and we literally just had no more space for equipment, and there was no flow to the process because it had been shoehorned in, we just realized it was time to get this into a fully refrigerated facility. We knew that in order to achieve the shelf life that we wanted to long term, we wanted to get this entire process under refrigeration. But then also we were just flat out of space to produce the volumes that were necessary to support the brand's growth. Well, on the O-Snap side in particular, we know that we're going to be launching a line of pickled fruits. So if you think about fruit, the only opportunity to have a snacking fruit is either something that is sugar-laden, or it's just a fresh cup of fruit, which from a retailer's perspective is problematic given that it only has a shelf life of maybe 2-3 days. So you pickle something, you don't lose any of the nutritional benefits, but you do extend its shelf life at least ever so slightly, and you can introduce some interesting flavor profiles that you wouldn't get just in fresh fruit. So we're looking at that. Then we're also looking at launching a line of fermented beverages. For example, one of the things we're working on right now is a drink called tepache, and it's actually made from fermented pineapple rinds, and it's absolutely delicious. So that's what we see for the future. And then again, just back to the O-Snap line that we produce currently, we're launching in Western Europe in January. We're going to be running our first tests in the Netherlands, and then we're also looking at the Pacific Rim. There's been a lot of interest in Japan and in other parts of Asia. So